What is going on, YouTube and weight loss warriors? It's your boy C-Dub, and I'm back with another video. And today I want to talk to you guys about, does it really matter what we do with breaking our fast? Is it something that we really need to think about, or should we just be going with the flow? What's the scoop? And I'm going to bring it to you right after this. What is happening? If you're new to this channel, my name is C-Dub, and I lost 125 pounds eating just one meal a day, or OMAD. I'd like to welcome you to this channel. I started this channel to hook you up with tips, tricks, knowledge, and ideas that I've learned along the way in my journey to help you out on your journey, and I hope I do just that. I'd like you to consider subscribing, and to my subscribers, my weight loss warriors, the people that come in day in, day out, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for having a subscription and helping me grow this channel. And to those of you that watch this video day in and day out but haven't hit that subscribe button, I'd like you to just take 1 minute real quick to reach down there and hit that subscribe button, because you're recommending my videos and you're obviously watching them. So by subscribing, what you're doing is helping my channel grow and letting more people find out about my information, and maybe I can help somebody lose weight out there that needs a little bit of help. So help me help them, and appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. And now let's hop into the topic, breaking a fast. And this is an important topic because I hear about it all the time. I check out channels and I hear all kinds of information from this one or from that one, and people don't break it down in a common sense kind of way that I think it should be, and I think it kind of messes with us a little bit. So I wanted to really give, an in-depth kind of detail, but from a common sense perspective, not from just totally overwhelm you with all this science and stuff that doesn't really relate to what your personal journey is. So what do I mean when I say that? We hear all the time that if you don't break your fast correctly, you could have refeeding syndrome. This video is not about refeeding syndrome. If you do want a video on refeeding syndrome, if 5 people say they do down below, I'll make one. But right now, we're going to save the refeeding syndrome and put it on the back burner. And we're going to talk about that is what you hear all the time. Nobody really gets into the details of what that is and when you're eligible kind of for that refeeding problem. And so it's kind of fear-mongering or scaring you to say, hey, listen, if you're not going to eat your food in the right way while breaking your fast, you're going to end up with this big problem called refeeding syndrome, and you don't want it. And then you're like, oh no, what do I got to do? And they're like, well, you've got to jump through all these hoops. You got to have bone broth, and you got to introduce vegetables slowly, and they just go on and on and on, and people really get lost. So I wanted to break it down and just kind of say, if you're an OMADer like me, or a 16 and 8 person, somebody that is fasting but eating on every single day, refeeding isn't even an issue. So it's something that you should never have to worry about. So in other words, if you're on a 16 and 8 protocol, you're never going to get refeeding syndrome from not eating for 16 hours a day. It's just not going to happen. You're literally barely giving your body a break, and your body's just super happy it got a break. It doesn't have any issues. It's going to continue to digest and work just fine on a 16 and 8 protocol all the way through to OMAD. And I'm going to venture here and say even your alternate day fasters. These people, we don't have to worry too much about this refeeding issue. So it's something that I think that we get blown up all the time on YouTube. And I see people say all the time, well, you're not breaking your fast right for OMAD. And I've seen people in comments of videos say, well, you're doing OMAD, but you're not having bone broth, or you should switch to Warrior and have bone broth first. And they start to throw all these things at you, you better eat watermelon. And it's like, realistically speaking, that is not a problem. The problem comes when you fasted for so long that your digestive system shuts completely off and doesn't really remember exactly how to work. And I know that may sound weird, but your body does that. It's going to adjust. And when you're not eating, it's going to not do it. And it's going to not do it for a while. That whole system's going to be shut off. Then if you go in and you eat some food that's overwhelming, it's not going to be able to break it down. And now you're going to get into a situation where you're in a refeeding situation, a refeeding syndrome situation. So if you're going on a super long-term fast, at least well over 72 hours, it's something that you should start to think about. So if you go on that week-long fast or that 10-day fast, yes, working your way back to eating slowly is the right approach. And I know that the Fasting Fat Man, which fasted for so long, really talked about how there was a lack of refeeding videos. So he did his whole refeed. So if you're going on a long-term fast, it's probably a good idea to just throw his videos on and kind of watch how he reintroduced food slowly. but you're going to reintroduce food slowly. And it also gives you a chance to do something else that if you want a video on called reverse dieting, drop that down below too. It gives you a chance to kind of reverse diet and see what your body reacts good to versus see what your body reacts bad to. And reverse diets are always a positive thing. But for the most of us sitting here watching this video, we're just regular, average, intermittent fasters that are not looking for a prolonged, more than a week kind of fast. And so the breaking of the fast isn't that important. Now, I do want to say one more thing about this topic. That there was a time when I went on a 72-hour, maybe even a little longer than that, probably 80-plus hour fast. And I was with my wrestling team at the state wrestling tournament. And after it was over with, we went and we got pizza. And the pizza was extra greasy. And I ate the pizza and I felt awful. So is it refeeding syndrome? No. But if you're going to introduce the wrong foods on even a short term, kind of that 48 to 72 hour fast, and you're going to introduce some stuff that your body really doesn't like, it is going to show you that it doesn't like it. I'm just going to give you that fair warning, but it's not going to put you in anything you need to be hospitalized for or any bad situation unless there's other medical conditions. And that's the other thing you have to consider in this is, of course, you may be prone to something else because of some other medical condition that's different from, your average person. So you've always got to balance and factor in all of that stuff too. So you always should go see a doctor if you're going on a fast for the long term. That's just the way that it is. And if you are long-term fasting, Brone Boston, watermelons, and introduce slowly back into eating is absolutely the way to go. But you guys that are on a one-day fast, man, forget about that nonsense. Just get back to what you do and eat your one meal or your 16 and 8 protocol, and you're gonna be just fine. Don't even worry about breaking it. Right here is a video. Click on that bad boy and watch it. I'd appreciate it. And over here is my face. Click on that thing because it is free to subscribe to this channel, but the information I'm giving you is just straight up priceless. Hook me up and subscribe. Talk to you on the next one. Peace.